everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are having something special. We are having a Silco speed paint. I know, right? It's so exciting, especially if you're a fan of Silco. If you're the normies who don't like Silco, then fine, it's just another speed paint. But to me, it's pretty special because it's Silco, and I really like Silco. I think I mentioned this in my last video, but Arcane is one of my favorite shows of all time. And one of the reasons is because Arcane gave me a Silco, and Silco is an amazing character. And before any of you click off, no, I do not give Arcane spoilers in this video. I'm just gonna ramble about Silco and how amazing Arcane is without any context or any major details about it. So this speed paint took me around 3 hours in total. I took an hour just to record the sketch on my tablet, and then the other 2 I took to paint Silco on my laptop. So let's talk about Arcane, shall we? More specifically, Silco. I first figured out Arcane when it was at its all-time high. I saw a lot of Jinx fan art. That's basically what I saw for a while. It was just fan art of Jinx and even more Jinx. And I thought to myself, what's so special about her? Maybe these artists just don't know what good storytelling is, because I know some artists, they usually draw characters who are famous or who are popular, even though the story isn't good. But I saw so much of Jinx that I'm just fine, I guess I'll take a look at it. And I had to exercise during that time, so I watched it with my mom. So shout out to my mom, who I was watching Arcane with. That's the only good thing that we have together between us. She doesn't like Silco, so yeah. But I was watching Arcane, and at first when I saw Silco, I was just another bad guy with another evil motive who's gonna take over the world. There's nothing special about Silco at first. And the first thing that stood out to me from Arcane was the visuals were so beautiful. The backgrounds, the character designs, the characters themselves, the animation, they were all eye candy to me. They were just amazing. And when the first time I saw Silco, he looked Singed, so I thought that Silco and Singed were the same person until I realized that Silco has hair, Singed doesn't. Singed has a balding spot. I'm sorry, Singed fans, but that's true. And I started to like Silco on the episode that he took Jinx in. I lied, there are some minor spoilers here, but no major ones, I promise. Silco was a normal, everyday bad guy villain up until that point, because everything he did was just monologue of taking over the world, ominously standing around in the darkness with his evil henchmen and evil stuff, and then plotting to mess with the heroes and stuff like that. But after that, and seeing his relationship with Jinx, it's so refreshing to see such a villain to come on screen and just break all of my expectations. Because I honestly did not expect Silco to be a complex villain. I expected him to be a one-dimensional, just bad guy villain in League of Legends who takes over the world or something and the heroes have to fight. But no, actually, he's a very complex person, and that's what made me fall in love with him. The reason that I brought up Jinx earlier, and that many artists don't really look into complex storytelling, was because that's genuinely what I thought of Arcane at first. I thought it was just an animated thing, an animated series with a good visual representation of characters and really good art, and that's about it. But I didn't see a lot of artists drawing Silco. The mainstream media doesn't portray Silco, which is understandable. he doesn't fit the criteria to be popular among the mainstream internet culture. He's an older man. He's not handsome. Like, let's get this straight. He is far away from handsome. Have you seen the right side of his face? But he is hot in context. He's one of those people where, like, once you get to know him and what he does and the context of everything, then he becomes hot. Do I think Silco is hot? Sometimes. I admit, I am simping for Silco, which I know, my friends can all predict it, because literally when I showed my friend this portrait of Silco, which I'm very proud of, by the way, I'll get into that a little bit to the end, but she said, of course you would like Silco, because she is in her words, she was a basic girl and she liked Jinx the most. And I don't blame her. Jinx is interesting. She's actually a better representation at mental health than Harley Quinn. And I completely stole that from someone. I forgot who, but an Arcane reviewer mentioned that. But yeah, I like Silco a lot. I mean, my taste in men in Danganronpa is literally Nekomaru, and my taste in Voltron is Shiro or Lotor. And really, Silco is just Zarkon but hot, I think. Zarkon but hot and much more complex, and has a daughter. But I digress. Silco was the only reason that I'm even in the Arcane fandom at all, because really, I don't know why I thought I would like Jace or Victor. Which I do like Victor. I just don't feel as invested in him as I did to Silco. And I think the last act just made Silco really, really stick with me, but I'm not sure. And I look forward to season 2, kinda, not really. If you know, you know. But if you don't, then I won't spoil it for you. Basically, this kind of concludes my rant for Silco. This man is the man that I simp for. And I have no shame in saying that. I simp for Silco. He is a wonderful man. Jason Spizak is the best voice actor ever, and without him, I don't think we would have the Silco that we all love, hate, or feel indifferent about today. But alas, I really enjoyed making his portrait. It was really fun. I really liked how the lighting turned out. The anatomy of his face that I drew, it was really good in my opinion. And the lighting from one side, I was gonna add like lighting from both sides of his face, but I decided against that and just put the lighting on the left side of his face. But other than that, yeah, I really like Arcane. If you haven't watched it, please watch it just for this man. If you have daddy issues, do it. It's like free therapy. I'm not even joking. It's actually that good. And if you like Jinx from League of Legends, I think you would love Arcane even more. They absolutely upgraded Jinx. Vi, Kate, and everyone. Jace, I started to not like after a while, but anyways, that's not the point of this video. It's about Silco, not Chase. But I hope you guys like this speed paint of Silco and my small Arcane ramblings. I hope you guys enjoy it again. Anyways, bye guys, have a nice day.